If you enjoy Work It, please consider visiting spookymag.com/subscribe to support the show. Come on, you know we're good for it. Howdy folks, we're back with another Overtime, aka the Work It Off Week show. We've got some exciting stuff planned, provided the equipment's all working. We did just have some work done here at the studio. I'm sure it's fine. So stay tuned and enjoy. This is Overtime. Well, it's our second episode of Overtime here, and we got a lot of great feedback after the first one. I mean, it's just the beginning, obviously. It takes time to grow an audience. Look, I'm not, expecting Chapo numbers after one little episode of Overtime here. That'd be ridiculous. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna check our analytics here real quick. I'll check, and if they're great, great. If not, no problem. We'll get them up. Because, it's just the start, so. I'll just check our Spotify stats. Spotify's been pushing podcasts a ton lately, so if Overtime is connecting on Spotify, then that's a great sign. Logging in, who knows? Maybe I'm the next Michelle Obama. Weird. This can't be right. It's saying we had 0 listens, and we definitely have more than that. There's no way that 0 people are listening to our shows here on Spotify. I mean, I personally know people who listen to us on here, so, maybe I'm clicking the wrong thing. Let's see. My account, my podcasts, analytics. Work It 0, Overtime 0, Casual Fridays 0, Wishful Thinking, Sam's tour through the discography of Go West 02. Okay, no, that is definitely not right. That's gotta be a bug. But it's kind of nagging at me. All right, sorry to our listeners, and I know you are out there on Spotify, but I gotta deal with this. I'm gonna contact Spotify support, we'll get it sorted, and then right back to the show. Probably just a simple bug. I'll get over you, but no, I will. Prepare my ship's not sinking, and I'll tell myself I'm over you.
God morgon, du har nått Spotify, den bästa streamingtjänsten. Nu med Pump Up The Jam av Technotronic. Det här talar Smörgy Smegeldu. Hur kan jag hjälpa dig idag?
Right. They're in Sweden. I'm calling about my analytics.
Har du anala fästingar?
Can I speak to someone senior? The boss. Can I speak to the boss?
Vill du prata med chefen?
Big boss. The big boss.
Chefen, jag får se om han är tillgänglig.
Okay. Sounds good.
Vänligen håll.
Oh, nice. I will be faithful to my mother's prayer. Faithful, and I don't care if the world around me will up on love. I will make you seem that you can count on.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Hello, hi. English you want?
Yes, please. You speak English?
Yeah, a little.
Okay, good. Good.
I mean, I'm not like Conrad Black or anything, so, don't expect any GRE words like vituperative or grandiloquent, and we'll be cool.
No, I'm sure that's fine. He's a bit of a fatuous imbecile anyway.
Oh, nice.
So, I'm trying to speak to a manager or something about my podcast analytics.
Okay, yeah, I'm the manager.
Great. Like, in the analytics department, or?
Oh, no, whole thing.
The whole office?
This is Daniel Eck here, I'm CEO.
Oh my goodness, I won't take up much of your time, Daniel.
Oh yeah, no problem. Happy to help there, Mr. What was it?
Oh, right. Sorry. My name's Sam. I do a couple podcasts, and that's actually why I'm calling.
Oh yeah, Work It, right, and Overtime.
Oh my goodness, you've You've heard of us?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of buzz here at Spotify. You know, Sam, a lot of us think you could be the next Michelle Obama. For realsies.
No. Really? You think so?
Oh yeah, you've got the stuff, Daddy Mac, totally crossed out. And Janet, whoa, talk about big Joe Rogan vibes. She's a hit.
Wow, I'll pass that along. So, Daniel, it's great that you've heard of our shows around the office. Yeah, and that connects to why I'm calling.
Okay, anything for the Work It crew and overtime too. What can we do from me to you?
Wow, you've got kind of a musical thing going there yourself, huh?
Oh, I don't know about that.
So it's about our analytics. I went to check them on Spotify today, and it said we have literally 0 listeners.
Oh no, 0's super small. Spooky deserves a bigger number than that. Like 1, or 2, 3 even, 4, or 5.
Exactly, Daniel. Exactly. So, it's interesting you say we're getting buzz at your offices, and I mean, I know at least a few of my friends are listening to our shows on Spotify. So, I figured there must be a bug or something.
Sure.
Because 0's definitely not right.
I know we can get this fixed for you, Sam Alama Ding Dong.
Okay, great.
Cowabunga, Ninja Turtle. Now then, you want to see more listens for your shows, right?
That's right, totally.
Way more even, yeah?
I mean, sure, yeah. I'd love to see way more lessons. That'd be great.
Totally McGotally, home slice. So, send me, my boy. What's it worth to ya?
Pardon?
$50? A hundo?
Maybe there's something lost in translation. What do you mean?
A hundo will get you on a bundo, listeners-wise. Just saying.
Now, just a second.
Yes, sir. Whole lot of listens for a measly little hundo.
You want me to pay, Daniel? Pay for podcast listeners?
Would be a real shame to see you stuck at 0 and to drag down poor Janet with you. She never asked for this life, Sam. Have some consideration for poor little Janet.
Daniel, I'm going to stop you right there. Are you actually saying payola has sort of been reintroduced at Spotify, really? I thought this was outlawed in, the 60s. Like Alan Freed and all that.
Payola's back, baby. Wango Tango. Here at Spotify, we've got the great new program where artists give up royalties to get those precious, precious plays you crave for your little pod casseroles there, San Martino, baby.
You're not serious, are you?
Oh, yeah. Peep it, Four Eyes. We were approached by the Union of Musicians and Allied Workers to make some changes to be more generous to artists. Pshaw.
Right, I heard about this. It was members of Speedy Ortiz and Zola Jesus and Galaxy 500, right?
Galaxy 500. There's a band whose name I've heard for some 20 years now, and I don't think I've heard a single second of their music.
Well, me neither, now that you mention it.
They're just kinda there, eh? There's a whole world of bands like, I don't know, Calexico, or Apples in Stereo, or Mr. Bungle, where it's I know they exist and have careers, but if you told me they had moved 10 units between them, I'd be yeah, that checks out.
This is... I do know what you mean. I couldn't even speculate who their audience is.
And yet they're still, there. No hate, though.
No, totally. I mean, good for them.
Totally. Just goes to show you there must be a whole world of, I don't know, Belle and Sebastian superfans, even if I can't imagine that they even exist.
I mean, they've got to, I suppose.
There was a Matador band in the 90s who were, the top example of this. Oh, what was their name?
Oh my God. There were so many of those. Unwound?
No.
Bardo Pond?
No, not them.
Not Helium.
No, Love, Mary, Timony.
Okay. Not GBV.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm thinking.
They might have been Japanese, I think.
Right. Tip of the tongue. Hang on, Pizzicato 5.
No, not them. Good pull.
It's totally Pizzicato 5, a Japanese matador band from the 90s where you never had any idea who their audience was or if they even had one despite being 100% aware of their existence.
No, same time frame, but Cibo Matto.
What?
Cibo Matto, that's who I was thinking of.
Huh. Were they on Matador, though?
Weren't they? I could have sworn.
Well, hang on, Daniel Lack, I'll look it up. See, I knew it. Cibo Matto were on Warner.
They were?
Yep. Viva La Woman was Warner. Stereotype A.
The blue one, right? With the headphones?
Right, exactly. Warner Brothers 2.
Huh. Actually, you know what label they really remind me of?
Besides Matador, you mean?
I'm getting major Grand Royal vibes from Cibo Matto.
Okay.
Oh, what? You don't?
I just don't know what to do with that information. Not even information. It's just like record label word association.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Hang on, Daniel. We were just talking about payola at Spotify. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Before we started listing mostly 90s Matador bands, remember?
Right-o.
Right, so at Spotify, which is probably one of the top, if not the top way people listen to music now, you're like asking artists to pay to be featured on the app?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What do you think? Small artists would get by on their merit alone? You got Swedish meatballs for brains?
No, I don't.
Or as I call them, meatballs. Get it?
Yeah.
Anyway, you can read all about this at https://line9pitchfork.com line-the-pitch-line-could-mode-be-considered-payola line.
I'll look into it, but one second. So, artists petitioned for a better share of royalties from Spotify, and you responded by offering them less money in exchange for more plays?
I very sorry, I am.
Gross.
We'd love to pay, but it's just too darn expensive. Sorry.
Okay, Daniel, what's Spotify's valuation?
Or 50 billion.
Right, and what's your net worth?
Or 4 billion.
Uh-huh, and one more question. What do you pay for a stream? It's about 1/3 of a cent, right?
We're very sorry.
That's awful. Just so many of you monolithic apps are, well, you're just vampires.
Blah, blah, baby, I wanna suck your labor.
But hang on, I thought Spotify was investing a ton into podcasting. I guess you've got, what, money to burn there?
Oh yeah, we've signed exclusive deals with Joe Rogan, Kim Kardashian, DC Comics, and the Obamas to produce podcasts. Very expensive.
And I'm betting they're getting a better deal than, I don't know.
Cibo Matto?
Sure. Exactly. You're probably giving a way better deal to Joe Rogan than to Cibo Matto.
Oh yeah, we backed up the money truck for them. The cash we make off the backs of musicians and this payola stuff and these fractional cent payouts goes right to the Porter-in-Chief Barack Obama, and we go high avatar of platitudinous ineffectual centrism Michelle to go along with their $65 million book deal and probably hundreds of millions Netflix deal, to say nothing of Joe Rogan and Kim Kardashian. Too cool for school, yeah?
I hate it.
I will admit it gets a bit samey. I mean, Christ, 1,500 JREs later, and there's only so many times you can talk MMA with flat earthers before you're like, enough, we get it, you monetized your CTE. So we're getting creative here at Spotify. We looked at this billion-dollar roster and said, what else can we do? What new spin-offs can we launch to keep people coming back, you know?
Well, what did you come up with, Daniel? What new podcasts can we expect from your amazing roster?
Here's the fun one. Malia Obama has it all. A Harvard education, amazing parents, the world's her oyster. But there's one area she wants to make a change. Her dating life. Bringing together our deals with the Obamas and DC Comics, Spotify presents Rose Gallery. Malia Obama dates the villains of the DC universe as she looks for Mr. Right. Listen firsthand as Captain Cold takes her ice skating at Rockefeller Center. Cute! Or how about the episode where she teams up with Brainiac at the local bar trivia? Will Malia fall for his smarts or be turned off by his throbbing green head? Tune in to find out. That's right, Sam, it's Rose Garden, Malia Obama, and the villains of DC Comics on dates. Coming this winter to Spotify podcasts.
Sounds interesting. What else you got?
Everyone knows Joe Rogan is the 21st century's leading public intellectual. That's right, Sam, the DMT aficionado host of Fear Factor and UFC has emerged as a political commentator to put Angela Davis and Noam Chomsky to shame. But there's one topic he has yet to explore in the fulsome rich detail that only the guy who played the electrician on news radio can muster. Race.
Uh-oh.
Bringing together our deals with Joe Rogan and Kim Kardashian, Spotify presents Race to the Bottom. Listen as Joe and Kim's husband Kanye West debate whether slavery actually happened or if it was just a hologram made by the aliens who built the pyramid. Or how about Joe and Kim's sister Kendall Jenner testing whether Pepsi really cures racism like in that ad she did, as they chug 2-liter bottles and watch Green Book. That's right, Sam, it's Race to the Bottom. A weightlifter and a sex tape star's extended family fix racism. Coming this winter to Spotify podcasts.
God, those both sound terrible, Daniel Ek. I mean, just really terrible.
Aw, man.
But the main thing is, I don't see how any of this information helps me and my shows get our listener counts up.
Okay, back to the beginning. Sam, we could start you off with the hundo plan for you to buy some listeners, or could I interest you in our plus plan? Only $10,000 and an NDA regarding our payola schemes.
This is all just so disgusting.
Not true, buckaroo. Stock price is up, payouts are down, and I'm worth $4 billion. It's the perfect relationship between art and commerce, IMHO.
Come on, Daniel Ek. Surely somewhere deep down inside, some part of you recognizes how gross this all is. I mean, payola? Really? Destroying the livelihood of musicians in order to, what? Pay Joe Rogan $100 million to ask Alex Jones whether Sandy Hook happened or not? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, it's true, it's all true. I'm a bad biddy, a bad biddy, a boo-hoo-hoo, a boo-hoo-hoo.
Wow. I'm glad you see the problem, Daniel.
When I started Spotify, it was because I loved music. Oh, Capital sunk her bloody teeth in me and didn't let go. I sold out. I gave in to everything I used to hate.
Maybe it would help to talk about it.
Oh yeah, my first dream was to be a musician, not to rip them off. What have I become? A dirty Swedish bum-bum, like the Tom Green song, boo-hoo-hoo, like the Tom Green song.
I know it's painful, but even just remembering your values when you started this is the first step in trying to make right some of these predatory problems you've created.
Boo-hoo-hoo, you're right. You know what? I've actually been working on some demos in my spare time, some new songs.
Hey man, that's great. And how has that made you feel?
It's the happiest I've been in years, to get back to expressing myself, to making something, instead of stealing from the people who make things, trying to change the world with my art.
That's amazing, really. And you should use that energy to rebuild Spotify for good.
I've actually got them handy, if you want to hear.
That would be awesome, man. I mean, I'd love to, and I bet our listeners would love to as well.
Okay, I'm a little nervous. I haven't shown these to anyone.
Hey, man, I promise we'll cheer you on no matter what.
Okay, well, this first one is a love song. It's really personal. It's about connecting with someone and falling for them, even when you think you're not ready for it.
We support you and your art, Daniel Ek, 100%, all the way.
Okay, here it goes.
Ooh, girl, you rock my world, you rock my world. Ooh, girl, you rock my world. Girl, 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 you rock my world.
Huh.
Okay, this next song is about believing in yourself and following your dreams and really just the importance of self-care, especially nowadays. And, yeah, here it goes.
Me oh my, I could fly very high, touch the sky. Me oh my, I could fly very high, touch the sky.
Okay.
You like it?
I'm happy for you.
Okay, this next one is actually another love song. After the first one, I don't know, I kind of got into a groove where the words were just flowing and the melodies were all coming together. And yeah, maybe I'll do like an EP around love, I'm thinking. Okay, so yeah, I bet you're really gonna like this one. Here it is.
Need your love like a glove. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in love. I need your love like a glove. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in love.
Hey, Daniel? Daniel!
Shh, you missed my guitar solo. Oh, here it comes.
Daniel!
Oh, Sam, thank you for helping me rediscover my passion for music. Tell you what, forget everything I said about a hundo and the payola and this and that. That's finished.
Amazing.
Let me get you your real listener numbers right away for work and overtime and Fridays. Just hang on, I'll bring it up myself. Okay, I've got them here. Are you ready for the good news?
I am. Hit me with those numbers.
It turns out there wasn't a bug at all. I'm afraid you've actually got 0 listeners.
But my friend said...
They were probably just being polite. Now, Sam, I know you want to get those listeners up, and I want to help you get those listeners up, doing everything in my power as Spotify CEO. Let's grow your audience.
Okay, well, what were you thinking?
I'm thinking we could really start seeing improvements for, say, 8 hundo.
You haven't changed at all.
7 hundo. 6? Come on, Sam. Daniel Ek and his millionaire friends feed on the blood of lowly artists. Give Daddy his payola. Feed Daddy. Feed him.
Oh, drop dead. Daniel Ek of Spotify, everyone. Real piece of work. Guess I'll stick to YouTube Music. They're probably just as evil, but at least they seem more incompetent. That might be the best we can hope for these days. Back in a sec. Let's see, what's next here? Oh, right. I've got to play some commercials for CFMU, some of their new shows. All right, how do I do that again? I think it should be this button. Oh my God, sorry. Hang on. Okay, this one? What? It's not even... I don't have a sound effects thing connected, so where's that even coming from? Okay, hang on. Okay, here. What? Oh, sorry. I'm still getting used to the new equipment here. We had someone in to set it up from PC and Me. PC and Me, that's a computer store here in Westdale. I think they were voted least worst computer store in one of those readers poll things, which, I mean, obviously isn't great, but it's what we can afford, so. All right, they left the manual here. Okay, here. What's this say? All audio output will only be rendered by first applying the Jenkins theorem. What? The Jenkins theorem? Okay, you know what? I'll just call these guys. This is way over my head. I don't want to make things worse here. I'll just call up PC and Me. I mean, we paid for this stuff to work, and it's way over my head. Okay, business card's here somewhere. All right. What's his name again? Pete. Okay, I guess we'll call up Pete from PC and Me and try to get this working. Just trying to do a goddamn radio show here.
Hello, you've reached PC and Me.
Is this Pete?
You've reached Petey O-Pee-Chee.
Petey O-Pee-Chee?
Petey O-Pee-Chee of PC and me. That's me.
Okay, hi Petey. This is Sam from Work It calling.
What can I do for you, Sam from Work It?
Well, I'm having a problem with this new equipment. Oh, hang on. O-Pee-Chee?
That's me.
Oh, like the baseball card company.
Don't ask.
Don't ask what?
Don't ask that.
You mean about your last name? It's O-Pee-Chee. It's like the baseball card company. That's kind of fun, no?
Well, it's exactly like the baseball card company.
Oh, how do you mean?
Sam, I'm the heir to the O-Pee-Chee family's vast baseball card fortune.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
Sorry. Estranged heir.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. What happened there?
I don't want to talk about it.
No problem, we can drop it. The real reason I'm calling is I've got this tech support issue.
It's still pretty raw, Sam.
Okay, so you do want to talk about it, or?
Fine, twist my arm if it will get you your jollies.
Ew, jollies? No, look, I really don't care.
Basically, I had a falling out with Ma and Pa O-Pee-Chee when I wanted to go into tech support instead of the family business.
Family business? I guess I always figured it was just like a subsidiary of some big corporation, but so it's not then.
Oh no, not at all. Each and every O-Pee-Chee baseball card is lovingly handcrafted right there on the O-Pee-Chee farm.
Oh, I had no idea. So O-Pee-Chee trading cards come from a farm? That's wild.
Yes, Sam. My great-grandfather built that farm in 1901. And great-grampy Bertram and great-grammy Mildred released their first set of trading cards the next year. Heroes and scoundrels of America's steam train.
Wow, the very first O-Pee-Chee trading cards were about the steam train?
Boxcar Billy, James the Conductor O'Halloran, Choo Choo McGregor, the superstars of steam train travel, yours to bring home, collect them all.
Wait, so the steam train had superstars? What does that even mean?
To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. But brother, they were big.
Well, that's still really cool. So your great-grandparents invented O-Pee-Chee cards on their farm.
Exactly.
And all the O-Pee-Chee cards are made right there, even to this day?
That's right. My gramps followed in his father's footsteps. My dad followed in his. But when it was my turn, I couldn't join my old man. For Sam, my calling was in IT.
That must have been really difficult for you.
My dad pleaded with me, Son, who will help us get the new Alan Trammell card ready? We're already behind on Delino DeShield's rookies. Sorry, Pa, I walk a different path.
I can see how hard that must have been, man.
Like I said, I would rather not talk about it. I'm the black sheep of the O-Pee-Chee trading card dynasty. In a family of near mints, I'm considered a very good/excellent at best.
Well, for whatever it's worth, I'm sure our listeners appreciate you sharing like this.
I'm thinking of changing my name. Even Fleer or Donruss would be better. If I hear the name O-Pee-Chee again, I think I might freak out.
Look, Petey, we definitely don't want that.
I mean it. The next person who says my last name is gonna get murdered.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Let's definitely move on to the reason I called. Calm down, Petey. We're totally changing the subject. There.
Oh, okay. I'm calm. Lay it on me, my man.
Okay. So I've got this huge tech support problem. I'm trying to do my radio show here at CFMU. You guys were in here the other day to upgrade the studio, remember?
And you're calling to thank us. It's really our pleasure.
No, not exactly. Look, Petey, I'm trying to do the Work It show, and the equipment is, well, forgive me, but it's literally farting out on me.
I'll be happy to help you troubleshoot this issue. You know, we're all big fans of Work It down here at the shop.
Oh, thank you. That's nice of you to say.
Yeah, we're all huge fans of Janet.
Oh, right. Well, it's just me today.
And who is this again?
Sam. From Work It.
Right. So you must be like Janet's assistant?
No, I'm the other guy. I'm the other person on the show.
Oh, hey, that's great. Good for you.
Yeah, sure, thanks.
Well, you tell Janet all of us down here at PC and me say hi. Big fans.
Great, I'll do that. Listen, Petey.
Uh-huh.
Like I was saying, I'm having some trouble with the audio setup here. I'm trying to play the ads for CFMU.
Uh-huh.
And when I press the play button, it just sounds, well, here, I'll show you. It sounds like this.
Oh, okay, Stan.
Sam.
By the way, that whole standing thing, like as in being a fan, you know, like we stand, like Skank and Pickle or whoever.
Skank and Pickle?
Or whoever. That's from that Eminem song, right, Stan?
Look, can we focus on my repairs? I'm live on the air right now.
Just Just humor me 1 second, come on.
This is... Yes, it's from that Eminem song.
Featuring Dido.
That's right, featuring Dido.
Whatever happened to her, by the way?
Look, I'm not sure. Petey, can we get back to my computer problems?
Sure. But what I was wondering was, how many other rappers, or even musicians in general, have had their lyrics become like everyday speech like that?
Petey, I really don't have time for this.
Come on, this is gonna bug me.
I mean, is there someone else I can talk to?
No, sorry, just me.
Okay, fine, well, okay, there was Getting Jiggy with It.
Will Smith.
Which, I guess...
It didn't have the same staying power.
No.
When was the last time you said, hey gang, let's get jiggy with it?
No, exactly.
Put on Skank and Pickle or whoever.
Right.
All About the Benjamins?
Sure, that's still around. People still say that.
Got Congresswoman Omar in some hot water, if I recall correctly.
Which was just... And I hate to get even further off track here, but which was just absolutely manufactured outrage. I mean, 100% cynical.
Oh, I agree. It's like, so I guess lobbyists and money don't have an influence in Washington. It's like, come on, who are you fooling?
Totally. I agree, but, look, can we get back on track here, or?
Too Legit to Quit never really caught on, though.
Not really.
The Hammer song.
No, I know.
Which is weird because I thought it would.
Did you?
It was basically my mantra for like 5 years after it came out.
You really went all in, huh?
Oh yeah, it was like, hey Petey, how's the new Dishwalla track? Counting Blue Cars? Man, that track is too legit to quit.
Sure.
Ayo, Petey, Under Siege 2, Dark Territory. What's the verdict? The new movie featuring Steven Seagal as ex-Navy SEAL Casey Ryback? I know I say this a lot, but brother, that flick is too legit to quit.
Sure, yeah, I gotcha.
Never really caught on though.
No, it didn't.
Speaking of Under Siege, I was just watching old Patrice clips on YouTube. Oh, funny.
Hey, Petey, can we please talk about my tech support problems?
Sure, lay it on me, guy.
Great, okay. So, right, so I was reading the manual here, and it was saying something about the Jenkins theorem.
Sure, the Jenkins theorem.
Right, okay, and it says I have to apply it...
For proper audio output, of course.
Right, proper audio, So how do I do that?
Here, show me what's happening again.
Okay, right, well, when I press the button, it goes like this. Hang on.
Okay, how are you pressing it?
What do you mean I'm pressing it?
Index finger?
Yeah, index finger.
Which hand?
Which hand?
Left or right?
What? I mean, what's my left hand, but what's that have to do with anything?
There's your problem. Try your right hand.
Oh, come on, that's not going to make any difference.
Trust me, try the index finger on your right hand.
Look, I'll do it, but that is the dumbest suggestion possible. I press the button with my right hand.
Don't you know?
See? What did I tell you?
But that doesn't make any sense.
It's the Jenkins theorem in action, obviously.
Oh, yeah, obviously, sure. Why does the Jenkins theorem mean my hardware doesn't work when I use my left hand? I'm left-handed.
Professor Dexterous L. Jenkins was a pioneer in computer science at Westdale Tech.
Okay.
So, besides being the founder of PC&Me here and inventing all of our pioneering computer products, Professor Jenkins also theorized that the fundamental purpose of technology should be to eradicate the global scourge of left-handedness.
Come on, you're making this up.
Oh, am I? Try to turn off your broadcast equipment. The power button's just on the back.
With my left...
With your left hand.
Okay. I'll turn the board off with my left hand. Sorry if we cut out here for a second.
We won't. Well, you might.
Okay. Here, powering off now. Oh my god, the broadcast booth is attacking me.
Wave at it with your right hand.
What?
Say hi, and make sure you wave with your right hand.
Wave at it? Hi.
You really gotta go for it. Like, hi! And really wave with your right hand. You really need to believe your right hand.
Okay, hi. It worked. Oh, that is so unbelievably dangerous and really stupid.
Professor Jenkins was a, controversial figure, but here at PC&Me, we all follow his teachings and will continue to follow them to the death.
Good lord.
Now then, is there anything else I can help you with on this fine evening?
No, thanks, Petey. That's great.
Thank you for calling PC and me.
This is just so unbelievably stupid. I can't believe some of these Westdale businesses.
Renounce your sins, Southpaw scum.
Like, I had no idea PC and me is basically a cult of the right-handed. The Jenkins theorem? What a bunch of nonsense.
Renounce left-handedness and be forgiven.
Oh, shut up.
Don't you tell me to shut up, lefty Phil.
Maybe you should have stuck to trading cards there, Petey, because you really suck as a repair guy.
Don't you say their name. I mean it.
Or what?
Or, I'll get you, you sinister wretch.
Is that right?
I curse all anti-Jenkinsians. We put the right in righteous. My family are fools. Speak no more of them. I command it.
You command it.
I do, you dirty dog. You dirty left-handed dog.
You know, Petey, I gotta say, at first I felt pretty stupid when I couldn't figure out this equipment here.
And how are you feeling now that you see what an abomination you are?
Oh, Peachy.
I'm gonna come down there and murder you!
Great. Petey from PC and me, everybody. Can't believe they got that, least worst computer store award. Stay away from PC and me, folks. Bad news. Bad news. There you go, folks. Overtime Episode 2. Work It will be back next week. Follow @WorkItPod on social media to keep up with our antics, but not on Spotify. Unless you want to spot us a hundo. See you soon, folks.